Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we stowed away on the Sky Bandits airship, and now it's time to take the fight to them, in what, unless I'm forgetting something major, will be the last dungeon of Chapter 1. So, let's enter the Sky Bandits' lair. Incidentally, it's been a while since we've heard this music. I think it's actually been since the Roland Sewers. So, empty room. Pointless. We even have a pallet swap with the rats from the sewer. And they have owls to go with them. That's actually quite a few enemies. Gold rat. Weak to fire. Shiny golden nocturnal monster. Attacks by using poison-filled glands on its feet. Interesting. So it's like a platypus or something. And let's see. Elder Owl. Weak to water and fire. An aggressive avian monster, it circles mountainous regions by air in search of prey. So, let's see. Go ahead and use Hellgate on the owl. And do any of these drop sepiths we care about? Not particularly, but I still kind of want to do that because potentially... Actually, I don't think I can hit more than 2 of them with this anyway. Oh well. Let's see. Go ahead and go for that one. And Charizard, you can just hit him. Or whip them, rather. Well, Yerk still can't use crafts. So he can shoot the owl. He seems to cast pretty quickly, too. I just recently realized how few characters actually have aerial right now. Also, these enemies are not getting their turns as soon as I expected. I mean, I know we got a preemptive strike and all, so we can wreck them pretty well before they actually get to do anything. Let's see. So yeah, this craft, which I'm not going to use right now because he only has 23 CP, but it's basically a physical version of aerial. Oh gosh, what do I want to do? I'm just going to use a normal attack, honestly. Yeah, Olivier has pretty good range. Certainly much better than any of my other characters. I don't think anyone in the party is immune to poison. So we'll just have to hope it doesn't tick. Yeah, I didn't think I could hit more than one. I'll just go for that one. And see if I can hit those both with Sylphin Whip. Yeah, Charizard's not even one of the main characters, and she has better crafts than Estelle. So, time-consuming battle, but not terribly difficult. Like I said, I think I may actually be over-leveled. Now, what's in here? Another empty room! Yay! And in here... I think one of these rooms has a hidden item that we need to make sure to pick up. And I don't think it's that one. Oh look, a chest. That's not suspicious. Oh, it actually doesn't have a monster in it. A scorpion. The chest is already empty, you double dipper. So, given that it wasn't a monster called a scorpion, I'm guessing that's another weapon for Charizard. Plus 12? Wow, plus 35. Yeah, that is, again, a pretty substantial upgrade, and That ought to make her hit things a lot better. Or a lot harder, anyway. Where are all the sky bandits? I don't remember this place being this deserted. But then again, I don't remember much about this place in general. It has kind of a neat pattern on the walls. There's no way they built this themselves. Okay, so that is more pathway. And it leads to a chest. EP charge. About time we started getting some of those. The chest is empty. Makes you want to cry, doesn't it? Yeah, give me more EP charges, please. Okay, so that's more pathway, and this is also more pathway. So we have a split, do we? Okay, well, there's a chest. Jeweled ring. The chest is empty. How tragic. I believe the ring is the thing we need for that one quest. Can we actually equip that? What does it qualify as? Oh, it does. And for that matter, Olivier doesn't have any equipment on. I highly doubt that'll be useful at this point in the game, but might as well. Okay, so that's a dead end, even though it looks like it should continue. Darkness. The voices of some men can be heard. It sounds like some of the grunts. Shall we rush the room? Yeah, actually, we probably can just rush in. Hello there. Oh, you guys new around here? Like in your freaking dreams. Are these guys for real? But if you're not new here, then who are you? What? Are you supposed to be intruders? Yes, we are. Thank you for noticing. Bingo! Again with the bell. We are with the Bracer Guild. I think it would be best if you surrendered. Forget that! We won't give up without a fight. Of course you won't. Let's go for that one. And yeah, Earthfall might be useful here. Unless, of course, they knock Estelle out of it. Oh, sure. Why did you go way the heck over there? Well, it still had to at least get 2 or 3 of him. Gosh, why does Olivier not have any multi-target arts? Why didn't I give him any? Well, whatever, we'll just shoot them. That would restore a decent amount of CP anyway. Just everybody's getting knocked around in this battle. And that was definitely the wrong bandit to put the Hellgate on, but oh well. Oh, did I actually? Okay, I did get everybody with the Earthwall, good. And even got a critical aerial. Yeah, see what we mean about just because they have more people doesn't mean that they're actually gonna beat us? Got them all in one shot. And 36 more fire sepith and another poison quartz. Nice. Alright, now where are the hostages? If you don't start talking, there are going to be some serious consequences involving a whip. Do what you want with us. We're not going to talk. Oh, is that so? Let me handle this, Estelle. Sure. Can't say I didn't warn you guys. Ah! Honestly, I'm being quite gentle with you. Don't think for a second that you're allowed to pass out yet. But if you start talking, maybe I'll be kind enough to let you. Yikes. They're down below. Some of our crew are guarding them. Very good. Now, where are your leaders? Kyle and Josette, right? Forget it, lady. Do your worst. No one will tell you where they are. So the hostages are one thing, but you're not going to sell out your bosses, huh? I guess there's only one thing left to do. Holy Stragus. Cher is as unforgiving as ever. Yeah, like I said. Stragus again. This? No, I've been far more unforgiving. Since when are bracers allowed to torture people anyway? Any masochist would be thrilled to make your acquaintance, Shara. Oh, yes, they would. All too much. And my whip would be thrilled to make yours. Maybe some other time. It looks like the hostages are being held down below. Let's hurry. So, let's see. Took a few hits. Let's go ahead and heal. And... Okay, she already has Firebolt. But I don't have any more defense forts. In fact, I don't really have much of anything that'll allow me to give him Aerial or Stone Impact. That's the one I was thinking of. So, whatever. We'll be fine. Now, what's that thing? It's weird looking, whatever it is. Mad Tree? That doesn't look like a tree. Weak to fire. A plant monster from the mountains slows prey's movements with mud. Why are all these monsters in the Sky Bandit's lair anyway? And you know, this costs too much EP for what it does. I remember seeing something that it was actually really inefficient for its cost. So we'll just hit him with the sick. And we'll whip him.
Take that.
I guess I should probably be casting fire on him, but like, I just tend to have so few fire arts, and so many things seem to be weak to fire. Mad Splash! Well, they weren't kidding about the mud, but didn't tell me it got to go twice almost in a row. And again, the status effect comes out as the enemy has been defeated. Yeah, let's set it on fire. Probably wasn't necessary, but whatever.
Oh, are you done already?
So, moving on. At least this place isn't too convoluted. I mean, as far as the rooms that actually matter go. Because boy, are there a lot of rooms that don't matter. That thing looks even weirder as an on-field sprite than it does as a... or in battle. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just gonna move her over here. Move him because I want to make sure I can get all three of them with the Hellgate if possible. And I'm not sure it actually will hit all three. Okay. Didn't do as much damage as I would have hoped, but... I guess Sherazard can start attacking things physically more now, since she got that new weapon and all. And Olivier gets enough for his first S-Craft. Naturally, we're gonna save that for the boss battle. Seems like it actually has been a while since we've gotten to level up. So we already went in there. Cutscene. Anyone have a clue what this place is? It's way too big for these bandits to have built, and it seems pretty ancient. Yeah, like I said. The weird thing is, I don't recall if this place ever shows up in any other Trails game. It almost feels like a stronghold of some sort, and I agree, this place is pretty old. I wonder if people used hidden forts like this one as hideouts back then. As far as I've heard, the turmoil following the Great Collapse continued on for several hundred years. So it doesn't seem that strange to me that something like this is still around. The Great Collapse? The collapse of the ancient Zemirian civilization that existed more than 1200 years ago. It's said that a huge natural catastrophe wiped them out. Oh, you mean like Professor Alba said before? I tell you what though, for being a place this hard to find, someone's got some seriously bad taste in hideouts. Not to mention there are all sorts of monsters lurking around in here too. I wonder if this is how all men like to live. Shara? Just what kind of men are you hanging out with? A very good question. Okay, another rat. We're gonna hit it in the butt. Yeah, I feel like Estelle's been at 200 CP for a long time, but gosh, her crafts are terrible. Like, I didn't really realize it the first time through because it was the first Trails game I'd ever played, but after playing 4 others after it, I had to think about that for a minute. For a second. Yeah.
Oh, are you done already?
Okay, so we have another path split. That leads to Strega R. The chest has nothing left to offer you. It's okay, it did its best. So let's see. Defense plus 10, movement plus 1. So Estelle already has one. And it's the same as Joshua. Wait, it's the same as what Joshua has on? Huh. 2 different types of shoes. Oh no, never mind. Something about the interface messed me up. Okay, well, we'll give Joshua some Stregas too, since he's the other recurring, or the other main character. And let's see. He needs him more, so... But then again, his boots are better than Sherazard's. Whatever. I got the... We could equip them with this fish here. Another empty room! That's amazing. And wow, 4-way path split. So left goes here. Bear assault. The chest is empty because you emptied it. Funny how that works, no? So I'm guessing a weapon for Olivier? Yeah. So I guess now we are well equipped for taking care of bears if we run into any. Okay, that looks like progress. And here we go. This one has a vacuum cleaner. What's this? Estelle, it's a vacuum cleaner. Haven't you seen one before? I'm guessing it's an orbital vacuum. Oh, I actually do comment on that. It looks like the newest model, so it's probably stolen. Interesting. Huh? What's this? There's something stuffed inside. And we get a black notebook. A notebook? Yep, that's what it looks like to me. But what's something like this doing inside a vacuum? Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense in a vacuum, but I'm sure with more context we could figure it out. It's probably something important. Let's hold on to it just in case. Yeah, good idea. So... nonsensical rows of numbers, huh? So yeah, that will be important later for a hidden side quest in Chapter 2. Attack the tree in the butt. Who says trees don't have butts? Okay, he knocked him in, back out, and back in, I suppose. Ah, that should have hit him both. Yeah, once Chapter 2 rolls around, we'll start getting a few more opportunities for multi-targeted magic. But for the time being, it's Hellgate and Ariel, pretty much. And Stone Impact, but we agreed that that one's not very good. Gonna go ahead and do one of those. And one of those. And some of that. Yeah, if you have a multi-hit craft or multi-target... Wait, crafts can miss one enemy but not the others? I feel like I knew that already, but... weird. Yeah, if you hit enough enemies at a time with the craft, sometimes you can actually restore more CP than you used. Well, Estelle, here's your chance. You finally get to use some CP. Oh, hey, and she has Petrify, and it actually didn't just kill the enemy this time. I mean, it has 43 HP, so it barely matters anyway, but... I guess that is one thing I could do with Estelle's Hurricane. Is she has... take advantage of the fact that she can inflict petrify. A rat? A rat. That. I wish you could choose which direction you want to stand relative to the enemy. So you could actually have more control over which direction you knock them. Well, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it is actually kind of a pity that Olivier is such an annoying character, because he does have some decent crafts, and a pretty good orbment line. Oh well, can't have everything in life, I suppose. And level up for Sherazard. I feel like I've been trying to conserve her EP and haven't even been paying attention to how close she is to leveling up. Also, this room was pointless as well. Nefarious. Is it just me, or is this an extraordinarily filler-full... Or is this dungeon extraordinarily full of filler? There are so many rooms that have absolutely nothing in them. Oh, okay, there isn't another path there. So, there's another room that looks different. I hear somebody talking again. Shall we rush the room? Let's do it. What? And who are you guys supposed to be? Your doom. Bracers? How do you get in here? It looks like the hostages are being held in the room just beyond here. I think it's time you surrendered quietly, or else. Don't kid yourself. Let's get him. Famous last words. And they get to go first this time. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a crapshoot whether which of them will actually move close enough to optimize the targeting of Hellgate, so... whatever. Come and get me! I dare ya. Just don't knock people out of the radius of Earthwall. And hey, I can hit all of them with this. So I had 113 before. And now I have 116. Unfortunately, one of them got knocked out. And again, that only hit 2 of them. That's a pity. Miss Scherzard with the earth. Oh, I didn't? It really looked like she should have been missed by that, but I'm glad she wasn't. Yeah, these guys aren't that tough, in case you haven't noticed. It helps that I have so many multi-target abilities. So we won't get rid of that one. We'll have them gang up on the same person. Hit them with sticks. And hit them with whips too while you're at it. Actually, that was probably not the best target. I was gonna say, that would be a good time not to miss. And there we go.
Oh, are you done already?
Oh hey! Level up for Joshua and Estelle, and he learned Taunt, which Estelle already had, and I'm not planning on using it with him either. Well, what's going on out there? It seemed a bit loud for just an internal squabble. Is everyone alright? We're with the Bracer Guild and we've come to rescue you. Seriously? We're saved? We've taken care of the guards, so you don't need to worry about anything for the moment. Really? We've been saved? I'm Grant, captain of the airliner Lind. I don't know how to express my gratitude for what you've done for us here today. You can thank us after we've gotten you out of here. By the way... Huh? It doesn't look like he's here. Who? Are these all the hostages? Yes, that's correct. This is everybody who is on the Lind, including crew and passengers. That can't be right. Wasn't there a man by the name of Cassius Bright on this flight? He's a member of the Bracer Guild. Cassius Bright? I do seem to remember hearing that name somewhere. Captain, isn't he that passenger? You know, the one who got off right before we left? Right, now that you mention it, there was one passenger who did get off. What do you mean? Well, there was this one passenger who disembarked the airliner right before we took off. A man who had been on board since the Royal City, and he did seem to have such a name if I remember correctly. What? But his name was on the passenger list. Well, since he got off right before we departed, there wasn't any time to document the changes. This would have been handled had we arrived in Roland, but we were attacked by the Sky Bandits en route, and things were left as they were. So that's what happened, huh? I thought it would have been awfully strange if Dad had been captured by the Sky Bandits. Well, it looks like our question has finally been answered. Hahaha, how ironic. Now wait a minute. Then just what is Dad doing? With something this big going on, why hasn't he contacted us? Calm down, Estelle. I know you're as curious to know as I am, but thinking about it now isn't going to get us anywhere. Our focus needs to be on securing the safety of the hostages. Okay. You're right. I guess I'll just have to forget about it for now. Listen up, everyone. We are now going to go after the Sky Bandit leaders and arrest them. I know how you all must feel, but I need you to sit tight a little longer. We'll be waiting here. Good luck. If that's the case, we'll prepare for the worst. Our lives are in your hands. In other words, don't let us down. Leave everything to us. So, let's see. I don't think it matters if we talk to anyone here, but